my name is Kristin, and I nominated Maggie's Place tonight. The mission statement: Maggie's Place provides safe housing and a nurturing community for homeless pregnant women, empowering them to thrive throughout their lifetime. And I thought the amount was 5,100, so that's why I have on the slide. As far as the audience, so when women arrive at Maggie's Place, they are welcomed into a loving, nurturing, stable home during the course of their pregnancy and for a year, and for up to a year after giving birth. While they're there, they're provided nutritious food, infant supplies, access to medical care, and programs designed to build resiliency and strengthen families. I love this picture of this real Maggie's mom and her quote: "It's love really that changed everything, and it all started at Maggie's Place." In fact, their motto is "Love lives here." And Evan and I, my husband, we were able to go and visit the very first home that Maggie's Place launched back in 2000. And when we walked in, we were greeted by some staff, some volunteers, some of the moms, and a couple of the babies. And we could feel the love and the warmth and the camaraderie and the sense of community that was in that home. And it was really beautiful. And in fact, the two babies that we met, they gave us the cutest, toothless smiles and giggles I've ever seen. And it just really gave me good, warm, fuzzy feelings and made me so happy to see that. And let's see, so since 2000, over 1,200 moms have been served by Maggie's Place, and almost 800 babies have been able to call Maggie's Place their first home. And just to give you an idea of what a year looks like, in 2022, they provided safe housing for 89 moms, and they provided 39,106 bed nights of shelter, and 27 babies were born in a loving environment. And Maggie's Place has a saying that once a Maggie's Place mom, always a Maggie's Place mom. So whether a Maggie's Place mom stays with them for 1 week or a year plus, they are an alumni mom. So they are a Maggie's Place mom for life. And as you can see, so in 2022, moms, including their alumni moms, were able to participate in 1,951 classes, support groups, and educational opportunities. Go to the next. As far as the budget, so the current revenue is over 4.2 million, and their current expenses are over 3.7, and that money that is that extra money is currently accounted for. It's in a savings account, and it will be used to pay for a recent expansion they had, because in the past year they went from 26 beds to 34, which is huge. And as far as the timeline goes, the money would be spent right away because they are providing these ongoing, immediate physical and emotional needs for the moms, clothing, shelter, food, transportation. The volunteers told me they get to take their moms to the ultrasound appointments or to job interviews and things like that. And because, like I said, with their mission statement, they are so dedicated to helping them thrive throughout their lifetime. They are very invested in what happens to the moms once they leave Maggie's Place. So they try to help as much as possible with transitional housing needs and expenses. So whether that's putting down a deposit or helping with furniture for their new place, especially because a lot of them are trying to reunite with the rest of their family. They may have other children that they're trying to reunite. So that's very important to Maggie's Place. And inflation has had a devastating impact on the families that they serve, especially in the last few years with escalating prices. So in 2022, they saw 1,053 visits to the Family Success Center, which has a donation pantry, so that those families that they serve can get access to essential needs such as the food pantry, baby formula, wipes, diapers, bus passes, showers, and even laundry. So Maggie's Place is always trying to replenish those items. Next. And why we've nominated this organization? Well, Maggie's Place remains one of only a handful of programs in the entire United States that is providing the long-term housing and resources for women who are pregnant and homeless. So they're a very special organization. And more than 70 pregnant homeless women call Maggie's Place each week, desperate for help. But with only 34 beds available, they have to turn many of them away. And on a personal note, Evan is actually adopted, and his birth mother had him when she was 16. So it means a lot to him to be able to support a charity that takes such good care of these pregnant women in need. And as it turns out, 60% of the women that they serve are actually struggling with substance use disorders. So Maggie's Place, again, is committed to helping them thrive. So they provide them sober living activities, smart recovery meetings, and access to actually 2 licensed substance abuse counselors on staff. And as someone who works in the field, I can tell you how crucial and important it is for these women to get off the street, to be in that loving, stable home, and to have access to those services. Thank you very much.